Parents often feel like they are a policeman and enforcing the rules and executing justice with their children, and they don't like that role. And I can see why they don't like that role because it's not very relational. I think we should follow the model that God has with us. Certainly, He does have rules. Certainly, He is guiding us with firmness. But He has this relationship with us that's a father relationship, and He also sends the comforter, who is like a coach for us. He says in John 14:16, and I will ask the Father, and He will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever. That word advocate is paraclete, parakaleo, to come alongside to help. I think that attitude that we have with our children can make all of the difference as we're working with them. Sometimes we come in and we're the bad guy and we have to say, this is what's going to happen. Maybe we got to do that sometimes. But it's often better if we come in and say, look, I feel like you're not obeying me here, and I've got to move and take some action. And so that kind of a process then has more of this coaching attitude to it. Or, look, you really need to get those dishes done, and what do we need to do to help you get there? So what we're doing is we're coming alongside and coaching a child. I think this coaching can happen not only when we're trying to get things done, but sometimes it happens in correction. We're saying, look, you're off track here. And I don't want to have to give you a consequence, but you really do need to go take a break. Now, come on, you can do that. See the coaching attitude that comes out sometimes when we're training our children to do what's right, even in this area of correction. That's important. We're looking for ways to come alongside of our kids and coach them. One of the ways we can do this is by pointing out a goal that we have for them. Look, one of the things that we're trying to work on here is cooperation. That's why when I call your name, you need to be able to come right away. That's why when I give you a task to do, you need to do it and report back to me. So we're coming alongside and coaching them to get them to where they need to be. Coaches have several things in their repertoire. One is that they have relationship. Two, they're firm. Three, they have practice sessions that they have with their kids. And I think sometimes we need to do that with our children. Look, when I tell you to get off the computer, it looks like we're having a little trouble there. So we're going to have to practice this. And so I'll give you 2 hours of computer time. This is Saturday afternoon. And if you can get off the computer every 30 minutes by watching the clock yourself and get off, then we can go to the next time. So I want to coach you. I want to train you to be responsible. And responsible means you're thinking about other things than just yourself. One of the things we think about when we're responsible is the clock. So in this way, we're teaching and training our children. And that's part of what coaching is all about. Coming alongside, just like the Holy Spirit comes alongside of us, in order to coach us towards success. I really like that way that the Holy Spirit does that in our lives. We could translate the word paraclete as coach. We could translate it as comforter, or we can counselor or helper. It's translated in a number of different ways. But there's this attitude that God has with us by sending the Holy Spirit that comes alongside to convict us of sin, to guide us in righteousness, to do what's right. It's a beautiful picture. And so as we as parents emulate the parenting that God does with us, we can take on this coaching attitude, which means that we're still going to be firm, but we're going to have this attitude that says, I'm on your side, helping you to reach that goal. And as we do, children can make some significant progress. So it's all about the coaching, and that coaching emphasizes both the relationship and the firmness. And the two of them together bring about this attitude between parent and child. And children are still going to resist. Children may still react to what we're doing, but at least we're positioning ourselves well. See, a coach positions himself that says, I'm on your side. I'm helping you get to this goal. Even if you don't like it, that's what I'm helping you do. And that's what parents do with their children. They're coaching them towards success. And when we take on that role that we're helping our teenager, we're helping our young child get to where they need to be, then that attitude of being a coach can make all the difference with them in the relationship department. So let's work hard on being a coach to our kids instead of being a policeman. It'll make all the difference in our work with our children.